On our way home from Columbus, we stopped at the Hopewell Mound City Group, about 40 miles south of Columbus. The Hopewell American Indian culture started about 2,000 years ago and lasted about 400 years. The Hopewell used this site for burial and maybe religious and social reasons. There was only info signs on a few of the mounds. We're going to show you a couple. This is Mound 8. This is a small mound that nearly 200 stone pipes was found. These stone human figures may give an idea how these people wore their hair and painted their faces. The animal figures gives an idea to the wildlife that was around them. Behind Dean is Mound 7. This is the largest mound in height. These mounds are made in layers of clay, sand, and gravel. This mound had 13 cremated burials and many objects. The next spot is very interesting. Mound 15 never made it to be an earthen dirt mound. Ceremonial Places was a bent pole building structure. Preparing the dead for cremation was done in here. After the ceremonies were done, the structure was either taken down or burned, then an earth mound covering it. This site was still a bent pole structure when archaeologists found it. The post holes are marked of the ceremonial building. There is a dirt mound wall surrounding the whole place. This complex is about 13 acres. There was 24 mounds, 22 of which still exist. On the outside of the wall are depressions or pits, where the dirt was dug to make the mounds. The depressions was lined with clay, making them hold water like a pond. The Mound City location sits where the eastern hilltops marks the summer and winter sunrise solstice and the equinox sunrises from the largest central Mound 7. There is a short trail you can walk around the outside of the complex walled area. This is barely under a mile. This is an Asian or Chinese chestnut. These would not have been here when the Hopewell natives were here. There would have been an American chestnut tree. The American chestnut trees were wiped out by the Asian chestnut trees when they were brought to America in the late 1800s. This shows how landscape and wildlife can change, many times caused by man. This is an example of how man changes things and many times destroys them. This is part of a canal lock that was about a mile from here. It destroyed part of another ancient site. What does all that say? I have no idea what this look was about. He didn't know I had the camera on him. Stay in control.
I might jump in.
Stay in control.
You gotta keep me in control because the sign said.
There should be two depressions right there. I see one.
That one's bigger than the other one.
Don't walk through it. Walk around it. The trail on this side of the site is just grass. Dude, that's the biggest one of them all.
Oh, wow.
As we near the finish of this walk, we come to the largest of the depression pits. Walk around them just like you walked around the mounds. I hope you enjoyed following along with us. I also hope you learned something. I've always been fascinated by the ancient Indian mounds. I grew up in Cox's Creek, Kentucky, and there was a mound down the road from where I lived. That started my desire to learn about them.